All right, let's get into this. Oh my God.
Oh, who do we have? Oh, I was like, who is this? To you?
I think it's someone on my team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's
that's
all
someone
good.
on my team that's just listening. I know, I
That
was
is.
tripping out for a second. I was like,
I was like, who is
I'm
here?
ready. This is weird.
It's all good.
I know, right? It's like one of those scary movies. It's like,
Who did I get this link to? I don't remember.
right? All right, I'm gonna get onto it. And remember, guys, I'm on my headphones, so some things might be delayed, but they're not.
Yeah, it might appear as though he's talking over people. He's not.
Hey, Brent, how you doing?
Well,
That's good. It's actually just Nick
Not
Moretti
bad.
giving you a shout. I just wanted to give you a shout just to thank you actually so much for coming onto my website, MorettiRealEstate.com. How you doing today? Sorry, it's Nick
Sorry, who's
Moretti
this?
calling. You came onto my website, MorettiRealEstate.com. Just looking at
Oh,
houses.
okay.
Yeah, I was just calling just to say, introduce myself, and I just want to thank you actually for coming on. My goal is just to make sure you have a great user experience, and I'm sending you homes that you want to see, and I'm not filling up your inbox. How was the list of homes? Did you see anything that you're interested in, or did you want me to change anything? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you hear
you're
me a little bit
totally
better
cutting out.
now,
I
or
can't hear
no,
anything.
not
I'm
at
at
all?
work and I don't get much good reception here. I have to.
Yeah, okay. Sorry about that, Brent.
Okay.
My apologies, man.
I can hear
I
you
was
now.
just saying that it's
Yeah,
Nick
I can hear
Moretti
you now.
calling. You came onto my website on MorettiRealEstate.com, and I just want to thank you. How's the list of homes that you've kind of put yourself on? Is there anything you want me to change? Okay,
Just looking
cool.
around
When
for
you're
a
saying like
piece
you're
of
looking
land
for
to
a
build
piece
a
of
house.
land, are you looking for? Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear
Oh,
me, or is it still choppy? Oh my God, that's so fucking annoying. Was it that bad?
Well, yeah, like you were talking and like it was just delayed for him to even pop in to say anything. Like, yeah, something funky was going on. That's for sure.
That sucks.
That is for sure.
Just take my headphones off. Maybe it's my headphones. Make sure that my sounds. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I'm gonna just SMS, like send them a text just before I move on the next call.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying you're looking for a vacant. Hold on, I'll tell you. Just. Sorry. So I just said, basically what I just said was, when it loads, hey, Brent, sorry about that. Sorry for the choppy connection. Just want to, I heard you were looking at vacant land. Is there a certain frontage or depth that you're looking for? How big did you want to build your next house? Single car or double car garage? Like this is important, especially if you get these type of leads, because that's what they're looking for, right? Like the frontage dictates how big they can build their house.
Yeah.
So if he needs like if he wants to do a double car, he needs at least 40, 45. You know what I'm saying? Front. If he wants single, 20, 30. You know what I mean? Hopefully this connection's better.
Hopefully.
My connection is unstable. I don't even understand.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice messaging system. 41670821338 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey Molly, hope you're doing well. It's Nick Moretti calling. Just want to thank you actually for visiting our website on morettirealestate.com. And I know you set yourself on a search in Clarington. If this is not what you're looking for, give me a shout and I'll put you on exactly what you're looking for. As there's new listings that are coming out daily, there's going to be something that you're interested in. So give me a shout back at 416-559-5301. Thank you so much and have a great day. Good old Jackie. Let's see. Sorry, guys.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice messaging system. 705930312
Hey Jackie, hope you're
is
doing
not
well. It's Nick
available.
Moretti giving
At
you a
the
call.
tone,
I just
please
want
record your
to thank
message.
you so much for coming
To
onto
leave
our
a
website
callback
on
number, press 5.
morettirealestate.com. And I just wanted to make sure you were able to find the homes that you're looking for. I see you set yourself up on a search in Clarington. If this is not what you're looking for, please let me know as more inventory is coming out. It's going to match what you're looking for. So my number is 4655953. Feel free to call or text me and be happy to help you. Bye.
It's so delayed. Like it's yeah, it's like at least 20 to 30-second delay on
Just call on my phone because like really this is gonna hurt my lead.
Yeah, it's
Can I
kind
call
of
my
like,
phone and put it on speaker?
yeah, you can definitely do that.
Just because like I don't think this is helping anybody right now, you know?
No, everything's really delayed. Excuse me. Is that the country wind?
That's the country. You know what it is. Gotta love the country.
Yep.
It's snowing today, you know? Oh my God. Like, jeez. Sorry, my computer is being so slow. I don't even understand. Come on, Nick. Sorry, I'm just getting errors left, right, and center.
No worries.
Why is my connection unstable? This is what I don't understand.
Mine does it every so often too. It kind of like snaps out of it after.
But I have full bar. I have
Oh.
full bars, so like that's where I'm confused.
Oh.
Like I'm not on 2 bars or 1 bar.
Yeah.
I have full bars.
Hmm. Yeah, that is strange. Too strange, that's for sure.
But I love them. Sorry, guys.
No, it's all good.
Does anyone have any questions at all, or no? We're pretty much just waiting for me.
No questions as of right now.
Remember, guys, it's good to ask questions. This is how you guys are going to learn. I already know how to do this.
Do you
Okay, I'm
always
just going to
take-
put on speaker, okay?
Yeah.
Campbell, please leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks and have a great day.
Hey, Kathy, hope you're doing well. It's Nick Moretti calling. I just want to thank you so much for coming on to my website on morettirealestate.com. And I just wanted to make sure that you're able to find what you're looking for. I see that you set yourself up on a search in Clarington. Is this what you're there's coming out every day that matches what you're looking for? My number is 416-559-5301. Feel free to call or text me. I'm motivated to help you. Take care and have a great day. Bye. Yes, I always leave voicemails. I mean, I know Crystal maybe not like that, but I just do it. I think her name was Cheryl, no? Not Lassie. Maybe it's because I have too many browsers open or something. Like, I have no idea why my computer is so slow.
Is something running or downloading in the background?
Nope.
No.
Gotta love that.
Well then.
I'm just calling another number.
Message. Recording. Or press pound for more options.
Hey, Nick, hope you're doing well. It's actually Nick Moretti calling. I just want to reach out to you just to thank you for coming onto our website on morettirealestate.com. I see that you were looking in Clarington. I just want to make sure that this is what you were looking for. If not, please let me know, as there's new inventory that's coming out daily based on what you're looking for. My number is 416-559-5301. I look forward to helping you, and I can fix up that list for you to show you properties that you do really want to see. Take care and have a great day. Bye. I'm just gonna get a charger. Hey, see, guys, I get what you guys get too. Voicemails, no answers, but you gotta keep calling because
Yeah.
these guys do back.
And reality is like sometimes when you're doing this, because your goal is to get into and out of your system, and sometimes we may not be having as much time as we want to work our database, but so sometimes the voice messages or like leads not answering is actually a slight blessing in disguise on those days, because you're able to accomplish your tasks that you're having or you should be doing without it actually taking too much of your time to do that. At least you could say, hey, I tried, they didn't
100%. I
answer.
totally agree with you.
Gonna go on to my showings now.
Exactly. Right? You know what? It's so funny because when Kayla and I, so Kayla's my other rep, right?
Mhm.
When Kayla calls and she doesn't get a lot of like traction, then don't worry. You worked hard, things are gonna, and then later on, someone will call her or text her back, and it will be someone that she tried to call that day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, excuse me.
bless you. Okay. And just like Crystal said, as long as you're doing your part and you're calling, you just got to block out the 2-3 hours a day, and you will get answers, right? Like also too, the weather's been shit for the last week, and now people are probably getting back to their schedule, right?
Hmm. They get back into things, or it's Wednesday.
Hello?
Hey Lauren, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. It's actually Nick Moretti giving you a shout. You actually came onto my website on morettirealestate.com. And I just was calling just to make sure that you have a user experience, because that's what we put ourselves on. How was the list of homes, if you don't mind me asking?
It was all good. I actually, my boyfriend actually sent me the link, so
Nice.
he would be the one to talk to about that.
Sure, no
But
problem.
yeah, everything was all good.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well, I see that you were putting the link that he sent you was in Clarington. Are you guys only looking in Clarington?
No. Well, it's more. We're probably not looking now. We're probably looking like within like a year or two.
That's fine.
But yeah, like with Clarington, like Manville, that area. He works in the city of Toronto, and I work from home. So
Yeah, so you're trying to find a good balance, right?
yeah.
I understand. And hey, I understand that it's 3 days before anything comes out for buyers and such, especially now. And know that you're in the information stage. So don't feel that I'm trying to sell you on anything. That's not what I'm here for. Just to let you know, Lauren, I'm just here to give you the right information and show you the right opportunities. And whenever you manage of it, take advantage of it. You know what I mean? But just so I can, before I speak to your boyfriend, like in the next coming weeks or whatnot, I wouldn't mind to put you on a proper list maybe you're interested in, right? So I hear that you're looking at Clarington. Would you consider like other cities like Oshawa or Whitby, or no?
Yeah, Oshawa, Oshawa. I don't know if Whitby like would be affordable for us.
Okay. Yeah, I
It's
understand.
our first home.
Nice.
But yeah, between we're both between Whitby and Clarington.
Cool. Okay. And then are you looking for like an attached semi, I'm assuming, or something like that with 3 beds, 2 baths minimum?
Yeah, the biggest thing is like a backyard because we have a dog.
Nice. What kind of dog do you have?
He's a German Shepherd.
Oh, nice. You have a bigger dog. I have a little Yorkie. So yeah, not as big as yours, but those dogs are beautiful as well too. That's so funny. Is there a certain price range that you guys are staying in between?
Probably between I would say between 500,000 and 500 and 600,000.
Okay. No problem. So just to give you a little bit more information, because I know you're in the information stage, like right now, Durham Region's price is $1,033,000 average. So Clarington's $1,020,000, Oshawa's $913,000 and stuff like that.
Okay.
Realistically, the price range that you have is a condo unit. You're not going to be finding like a detached, because like even the older ones in Bowmanville, like the attached homes that are 3 bedroom, 2 bathrooms, call it 30 years old, they'll list at $599, but they'll sell over 900. Like the last, yeah, just so you know, like I'm not trying to like,
no, that's good to know.
because I think that's super important. If you're looking at that range there, I would look at Aspen Springs. Aspen Springs is really, really good. There's a lot of people with dogs and stuff there, so there's like a path that you can walk and all this fun stuff. I think something like that might be a little bit better, or Newcastle on Shipway.
Okay, yeah, we actually looked at a house there.
Nice. So yeah, like I'm glad that I'm giving you the right information that you guys are seeing, because the problem is that there's so many real estate agents who are not educating right now, and they're just a yes man. or yes ma'am. You know what I mean? I'm not like that. I'm gonna, be honest and upfront with you. So I'm not here to hurt feelings, but I'm here to build a plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's really good. What's your name again?
My name's Nick. I can send you a text after because this is my direct number, just so you know who I am. I don't know if you want to later on forward me to your boyfriend, and I can talk to both
I'll
of
do
you.
that.
We can maybe do like a Zoom link so you know like I'm not just a name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can see who I am, and I would love to get to know you both a little bit more too and help you in your journey, because right now more than ever you need someone who can, take care of you. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I'll definitely talk to my boyfriend Calvin. Like this is all really great. Thank you for your call.
Yeah, anytime. I honestly appreciate you, and I appreciate you not hanging up on me. That's my win for the day. You know what I mean?
I also own a business. I own a public relations marketing agency.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're busy as well. What I'll do is I'll just set you up on that list. Would you guys consider Port Hope Coburg? Because you guys can get a little bit more value there.
We've definitely talked about that before.
Okay, because you guys could probably get a freehold attached with a backyard or even a semi, or like if you guys are open to maybe doing some work and stuff. You might be okay. Would you guys be okay with well and septic, or no, you guys are not comfortable with that?
Probably, I don't know, like I'm sure we could do that, but I'm
Not comfortable. Yeah.
I'm sure, like, I don't know, like, I'm sure my cottage used to have one. So
for sure.
I mean, like, I'm sure we could figure it out, but like, is that in the Port Hope Coburg area?
Yes. So if you go to the main cities, you're usually on municipal like waters and sewers, which is fine. Well and septic.
Okay.
Maybe I would recommend that if you guys are so like the difference is that like I don't know about you, but I like to take my hot showers, and so does my wife.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like you just have to be a little bit conscious when it comes to that. And sometimes throughout the year, the maintenance would be like you might need to put like bleach or disinfect the water, as well as do a UV rays to purify it. So it might be like
Okay.
as a first time buyer, if you're not like, because I grew up in Pickering Ajax as well, it probably might not be your forte just because it wouldn't be mine. But I'll showcase some opportunities for you. And if you see anything you like, please let me know. I'd be really happy to help you. And, maybe in the next coming weeks, if you guys are open to it, I'd love to speak to you and Calvin and kind of just like get to know you guys a little bit, like a little bit about us. We're in the top 1% in Durham region. So we do more than 30 transactions plus a year. Myself, I have a team, which is my team. So I have another agent, full-time admin, social media stuff. So like, we're not new to the game. And I think it's important for you to have someone who is putting listings out and buying every week or every bi-weekly, because we see first snapshot of the market. And this is how we give you opportunity to get into your dreams, Okay, perfect.
Okay, nice. Awesome. I can give you Colin's number if you want.
Sure. What number? Okay, I won't reach out to him today or anything, just because like, unless he wants me to, when do you think you want me to reach out to him or anything like that?
I mean, I guess I could always talk to you, and you said you're going to send a message to me after that. I'll talk to him, and you said, and then is your link is on that?
Yeah. So I'm just what I'm gonna do is, since I'm gonna get off the phone with you, I'll send you a text message, and I'll also update the list to showcase what we were talking about. And if you see anything you like, let me know, and I can let you know where it's gonna kind of land in between anyways. And then we can kind of go from there. And if you guys are open to maybe a Zoom call next week, I can schedule that, send you the link, and I'd be happy to get to know you guys a little bit more and help you out on your adventure.
Okay, sure. Okay, nice. I'll get back to you about all that.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever. Take your time. Yeah. Take your time. And Lauren, have a great day. And like I said, thank you so much for not hanging up on me. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Have a great one.
You too. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Like fire. Just killed it.
There you have her.
Did you guys hear the call?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, so it started off as being not intimidated, but shy, right? And then, once I know what I'm talking about, so like they know, right? So like, a little bit of information, and I'm like, okay, well, hey, I understand that you're not like ready to make a move. I'm not trying to sell you. This is not what I'm here to do. And then she gave me her boyfriend's information because she's told me that she got a link sent from her boyfriend. So
He's
know,
in your system somewhere.
yes,
It's just a matter of where.
yes.
Where are you?
I think I've seen that name before anyways. I'm just going to text her. But remember, the reason why like it sounds so smooth and easy is because I do this every day.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have any questions while I'm sending this?
No. Nope.
Guys, remember, I'm here for you. If you guys are answering questions or asking
How
questions,
soon after would you follow up with the lead?
one
Like
day.
in this case,
One
one
day.
day?
I haven't followed up with her in 5 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like so my sister or like and other people, when they sign on to a website and you call them in 5 minutes, I don't think that's good. I mean, that's my style, to be honest with you. Everyone's gonna say different, but I think that is too aggressive. Because yes, you'll have somebody, but most people, it's just like if you go to a store. Picture yourself walking to a store. Okay. You walk into the store, you look at something, and a salesperson comes up to you and go, "Hey, I'm Nick Moretti. How you doing? What are you looking for? Is there something you want?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
too much. You know what I'm saying? Give
Mhm.
people like let people walk through the store, give them their own time, and then follow up after. But that's
Mhm.
how I work. Everyone's not the same.
No.
What do you recommend, Crystal?
Everyone has their different tactics. I always just suggest that you call them at your earliest and best opportunity, right? So it's whether it's that same day. Some people do rush to jump on the phone right away. You know, everyone to their own. Whether they tend to get the people on the phone right away or not, that's a mixed bag. Some, you know, consumers are getting smarter. They know as soon as they put their information, they get a call back right away who it is, right? Let's face it.
Exactly.
So your chances of getting them always to answer right away anyway isn't always high. But it's always just calling to, you know, when you can and your best opportunity to. You have the SMS messages, and for many of you that go out to help you attempt to gain a connection right away without having to call them. Now, of course, a lot of them aren't or don't respond to that. We all know that. But they're getting that within 5 minutes. So you're already technically communicating with them within 5 minutes of registration. And you guys can tweak those text messages that go out as well. So you're not just stuck with the same messages that we are creating for you. You can definitely create something that's a little bit more unique if you want to, or kind of play around to see it. You know, what am I saying that's going to yield me a higher response rate?
Right. And for me, I think it's just being a human. Like, you know, after you say your 1-2 scripts or whatever it is, like you can tell I'm just like shooting the shit with her. She said she had a dog. She needs space for a dog. Oh, what kind of dog do you have? You know what I'm saying? Like, make that human connection, because remember, like, think about how many websites are going on, and most agents don't even know how to speak. Like, when I mean like speak, like they don't know their scripts. They're just saying, "Hey, are you buying or selling? Are you doing it today?" Which gives you got
hard, like it's hard questions. Like,
right.
You know, no, there's no like customer care.
Exactly.
You're just trying to get to the point, you know, that's for sure. Like, and that's the whole goal, but we want to have that sense of like you actually care about what's going on, not that you're just there to sell them something.
Right. And like that's the thing, right? Like and it depends, it all comes down to your business, your business kind of goals. Like for me, if you want to be a transactional agent, keep doing that. You're going to be calling the rest of your life. And you're not going to get 5%. If you're going to be relationship built, they're going to trust you, like you, and they're going to work with you. Right. So like one of our leads, I'll give you guys a quick example. One of our leads that we Kayla actually got, go Kayla if she's watching this. One of the leads that she got was, it was a newer build, and this is when she first started with me. Okay, so it was a new build home. When we went to the interview, like, you know, like the listing presentation, they were fixated on, oh, we have someone that can do it for 3.5%. I go, listen, you need someone to spend money back into your house. If you don't, you're not going to make as much. And understanding the scenario, you need every dollar right now. Okay. So Kayla was like, new. She wanted to just get it done. She's like, Nick, why don't we just do it? I'm like, Kayla, no, you don't do these things. You're not like, you have to like stand your ground because they're interviewing us. They're interviewing us right now to see how we negotiate.
Yeah, if you can't negotiate with
Right?
your client, how are you going to negotiate with someone's?
Exactly. That's my favorite line. Hey, if that person's giving you 3.5 rate, how are you going to feel negotiating with them when they can't even negotiate the rate and they already pulled down their pants? I'm still here negotiating with you. I'm still here giving you my value. So then we left, followed up over the phone call. We'll give you 4%. Sorry, we're not interested. And it was killing Kayla. Like it was killing Kayla. It was the funniest thing ever. And then we went in for the third time. We got our full 5%.
Mm-hmm.
And then the best part is we went to go see them because they closed on the house in January. And when we went to go see them, there was a little bit of shit show that came in between, like there always is, right? Like I tell our clients, out of the 100%, there's 5% that will come up that we don't plan for, but everything will work out and you have the best taken care of you. So don't worry. So we took care of her. Everything was worth it. So when we went to go see her, she's like, and that's the thing, like when we were talking on our way out after we were reviewing their house and taking time and spending time with them, they go, and I go, that's the most important part. If you got someone that was like a 3.5 rate, they don't know how to negotiate this stuff and they don't know how to do it because they don't do much transactions. She goes, Nick, it wasn't even about the money. I liked you guys. I liked your vibe. And that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, people have to try. You know what I'm saying? I have to try. I'm Italian. I got to try. If I don't try, then I feel like I'm not doing a service for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for sure.
And now they're a client for life.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep. That makes sense. Bally is asking what frequency of you, like how often are you calling if they don't answer? So if you call today and they don't answer, do you call every day? Do you call every two?
I'll call whenever.
Week?
I think anytime on my earliest convenience. But I keep like, I'm the type of person that will call 12, 15 times. And then by that time, that person will be either annoyed at me or still going to be impressed that I keep calling. So they know my work ethic. And usually it's a sale. Because remember, you guys have to think about it this way. Maybe they're testing me. Maybe they're seeing how hard I work right now.
Yeah.
Right. And
how am I working right now? I even know. Mm-hmm.
Like, is he going to just be another agent that calls me 3 times and I won't even know? Mm-hmm. You gotta work for it.
Most agents will call, like, I'll see it. It's like they like 1 to 2, 3 at most. No one answers. These are all garbage. Like that's the mentality that kind of comes across a lot of the times. And it's the persistence, and you have to earn the business of these leads. They're not just going to give it to you.
Exactly.
Right? You have to earn it. And sometimes, they're seeing, your momentum and your mentality behind it all. And like, even when I do sales here, I'd use like all different things to like remind me to call people and follow up with them. And they'd always be impressed. Like, man, your follow-up is amazing. Like, you should be in real estate. I'm like, well, I am technically in real estate. I'm just not calling leads, and it's not really that hard to do. It's like, I use systems. I'm not sitting here remembering to call these people. There's no chance, and that I would ever be able to remember all of that. I'm like, using the system I'm trying to sell you on to be able to do this effectively, right? So,
and like, it's also too, because like most people, like, you got to tell them the truth, right? Like, this girl here, Lauren, super cool. She knows, she's been looking, she's been knowing what's going on, right? And like, me letting her know, listen, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, that I'm gonna come by stats, but like, I study the market. Most people don't even know what the fuck the stats are. You know what I'm saying? For me, like, I'm already telling her the Durham region average price is $1,033,000 last month. Clarington's $1,020,000. So like, realistically, if you have 500,000-600,000, you're getting a condo. And she realizes that. She goes, okay, thank you. This is a smart one. Most of them are like, no, I want like triple car garage.
They're in their own little world,
for $350,000. It's like, okay, when you find that unicorn, you let me know, because I'll buy 10 of them.
Yeah. Tell me exactly where I'm going to find that, because I will personally go buy some.
Right.
And yeah, some people do, like, they don't take the time to educate. So I do come across that, where it's like, well, this person's only looking for this. I said, yeah, but that's because no one's actually educating them. Right. Exactly. So they're going to keep going around, and no one's willing to actually sit there and take the time to help them understand. They're just deeming them as being garbage and unrealistic. Well, you have somebody that wants to buy a house. They just don't know the market conditions and what to expect. So it's your job to help them understand that. And how we kind of look at it is, every lead in your dashboard is going to have a problem. right? Some sort of problem, whether it, they're out to lunch with respect to pricing, whether they need to save, they have poor credit, whether, there's always different scenarios where they have a problem. It's, you guys are the problem solvers. Really, at the end of the
100%.
day, it's your job to find a solution for them, and whether that solution is going to take that lead a couple months or a couple years, it's money in the bag when it happens. And realistically, the amount of time you're spending on these leads in the process to get them that information is very minimal, right? It's just, you just have to be patient, right? So if you're calling and doing a 5-minute call with someone, and you're really realistically, if they're 2 years out, you're not talking to them all the time, right? So the amount of time you're spending on them is really, it's like 2 hours is like, that's pushing it even. So 2 hours for, a 30 to 50,000 paycheck, would that not be worth it? Right. Right. So at the end of the day, it's every lead in your system will transact. So it's just a matter of when and with who they're transacting with, right? So regardless of when, just remember, you want it to be you, right? So if you have 100 leads in your dashboard or 500 leads in your dashboard, just remember, every single one of those people is going to buy or move at some point.
Exactly.
Right. So just keep cultivating, keep working them. You're not going to gain all of them. I'm not going to say that that's going to happen. But the more you work and the more value you add, the higher that the possibilities of that actually increases.
I totally agree. And like, you guys have to remember, it takes 3 to 18 months, right? If you guys are thinking you're going to get the deal, and it does happen, but if you think you're going to get the deal this month or next month, like, honestly, like, you're better off door knocking.
Yeah.
Because that's not going to happen. Like, it does happen, and I've had it happen, but you can't expect that because you're setting yourself up for failure, right? Like,
yeah, your expectations are high, and then you're just always disappointed.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like when someone's looking to buy a car or like even another product, a skincare product, they're going to do their information research. Once they find someone that's a good rep who gives them more value and more good information, they're going to go back to that person. So you need to build relationships. And if your business is not about relationships, you will be calling the rest of your life. I don't want to call the rest of my life. Like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I want to build a database and get my team going so that my team is getting a lot of referrals. Like Kayla, I know I keep saying Kayla, but I'm letting you guys know because she's new. She's new from August. You know what I'm saying? She's already, after our first couple agent locator listings that she got, she's already getting referrals from them. That means we're doing a good job, right? If you're not getting referrals, you're not doing a good job. You're not educating. Maybe you overpromised and didn't get them what they want. You're not caring about them. Like the most thing that I hate is when you go to a listing appointment. Sorry, I'm venting right now, but I'm venting, but I'm giving you guys like good clues, and I hope this helps you guys, right? For the people who come on. But when you get a listing at DocSign, you know how many people just go right away? What we do is we sit there. We sit, maybe have another bottle of water. We shoot the shit because that already there shows who you are and what you stand for. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna start.
You're building long-term relationships in the
yes
scheme of things.
Like I got someone that I think was from Agent Locator 2 years ago. I told him he'll make money there. He called me 2 days ago saying, Nick, I'm ready to sell. Now his house is worth over 9. So like, you want to just sit back and get these calls. I mean, that's going to happen 10, 15, 20 years in if you build a good business, but like, that's what it is.
You want to be that guy that survives just off referrals, and you don't even have to do anything. They just keep coming to you.
Referrals mean no competition. And like, someone wants to use you. Like, I don't know how you guys feel, but that's a huge fucking compliment. All right. Sorry, I know I swear a lot, but I'm Italian, so.
You have reached the voicemail box of Melissa.
Hey, Melissa, hope you're doing well. It's actually Nick Moretti giving you a call. I just want to thank you so much for coming onto my website on MorettiRealEstate.com. My goal is just to make sure that you have a great user experience. I see that you put yourself on Clarington and other areas of interest. I just want to make sure that this is what you're looking for, as some people might not put the right areas in. And I don't want to fill up your inbox. So if you give me a shout back at 416-559-5301, I'd be happy to help you out. And I hope you have a great day. Take care and talk to you soon. By the way, the guy that with the shitty connection, he hit me back up via text.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, just so I'm just letting you guys know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I actually have fun on these calls, and honestly, the less that you do it, the less calls that you do, the less successful you'll be, because you're going to be too caught in your head.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
And like, that's why for me, I'm already radiant, bouncing, ready, like have an espresso. You guys will be gone.
Yeah. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get at it naturally, right? So you're just going to be able to hammer out those calls and have conversations with people, right? So if you're somebody that genuinely likes to talk to people, like generally speaking, then the more you do it, the better you're definitely going to get at it. That's for sure. But it gets a lot easier, right? And you do more damage by not calling your leads because you're scared to, than you would calling and maybe it not going quite as you had hoped, because those are just learning experiences really at the end of the day.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, guys, you guys are spending the money. So you guys are spending the money and then not even using it. And I mean, like, I'm going to get the lead. So I appreciate it.
Yeah. If you don't call, somebody else is.
So don't call. My team will keep racking on the leads. But no, like, and I'm saying this not to be an asshole. I'm saying this to like motivate you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
Is not in.
And like, yeah, the numbers that are invalid, like the email is valid. So what we do is we actually have our own templates to get people to subscribe on, like, to give us their email, their actual number later on.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of you guys are blaming Agent Locator, but you guys need to be blaming yourself.
Well, and really, I'm going to say about 8 times out of 10, I jump into the system when there is anyone that's struggling, and a lot of times there's just a lack of activity in there. It's you could very well be calling your leads, but you're not tracking that activity. So it's really hard to keep yourself on any kind of scheduled routine when you don't have any background history, or you're having to search. It's going to take you forever. So it's really a lot of individuals, they'll talk to me about lead quality and this and that, and I jump in and you're like 93% of your leads are giving you full valid communication methods. Like, the lead quality is there.
Yeah.
Right. It's often the lack of using the system tools that are available to you.
Right.
Ultimately, at the end of the day.
And the thing is, you guys have Crystal. Like, Crystal helped me get my stuff in order. So like, I don't get it. Like, really, because I get so many people who hate on Agent Locator, which cool, I get sometimes, meaning like, whatever, people have their own opinion. But like, when I start asking and diving deep, they're like, no. So it's like, dude, like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
And,
like,
yeah, and reality is ultimately it takes perseverance, and leads aren't for everyone. So remember that. Just because it's not working, it works for Nick and it does not working for you. Some people just don't do well with leads. It's not meant to be a main artery of your business, because
Right.
It's just you don't do well at it. And it's no fault of your own. It could just be come down to personality types, comfort levels, and things like that. But you have to give it a go to know, right? But the more you do it, the more comfortable you get and the better you get at it, ultimately.
You know what it is too, is like, people don't believe until it starts working and you get money in your bank, right? But you have to remember that takes time. So like, and I'm going to say this again, Kayla was the same way, but now that she's already killing it, like, she believes in it. So she's more motivated to call. She's so motivated with the script. She sounds more passionate. Like, people don't want like, hey, it's Nick. How you doing? Yeah. How was the list? Oh, okay. Like, if that's how you sound, go like do some jumping jacks, go hit some weights, get that pump going. Cause like, dude, like, you're wasting your money, and maybe online leads are not for you. Maybe you need to do door knocking. Maybe you need to do more like more spheres of influence. Maybe you need to do more of these other things to get it. Cause maybe this is not for you. And that's okay. Because in real estate, you can build your business anyway.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
you know.
Absolutely.
So I guess I'll do one call and then maybe take questions, I guess, because
Yeah, we
like
can definitely do that.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Justin D. Jesus.
Hey, Justin, hope you're doing well. It's Nick Moretti giving you a shout. Just want to thank you actually for coming onto our website on morettirealestate.com. And I see that you put in Clarington detached homes. Just wanted to make sure that's what you're looking for. I know other agents will fill up your inbox, but I'm not looking to do that. So if this is the right area, please let me know. If you're adding other things to it, let me know and I can update that criteria for you. There are more listings coming out that's going to be of interest of you. So my direct number is 416-559-5301. And I look forward to chatting with you soon, and stay safe out there. Bye. So yeah, so basically that's kind of what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like just calling and dealing with this kind of stuff. This is just kind of what it is, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, lead genning is usually a lot of agents paying where they don't want to do, but this is what you need to do to get money. So
No, absolutely.
so it just depends. Does anyone have any questions at all, or?
Not so far. Not so far.
And it's going to be good because I know you talk about Kayla a lot, but that pretty guy over there, Jadel, he's going to be on my team by
Nice.
February. So you're going to start hearing a lot of success stories about him too, because he has, you know, the best teaching him. I'm not the best of the best, but
Gotta go for the gold. Go for the
yes,
gold.
yes. Maybe I get one of my guys to lead one of the classes maybe one time, just so you guys can
Do it.
stop hearing me.
If you put people on the spot or put yourself on the spot,
Yeah,
right? Like it's easier. Like if Nick is sitting there next to his trainees there, they're more likely to actually fulfill what he's asking them to do because he's sitting right there. They don't have an excuse. They have to do what he's asking them to do. We have to do the same, you know, hold ourselves accountable because we do get into our own minds and talk ourselves out of things, right? And we validate our excuses for, you know, however we choose to validate them. We hold ourselves like, hey, this is a valid excuse not to do it. But if you have somebody sitting next to you being like, hey, make sure I'm doing this, or, you know, or even just if you have that power to hold yourself accountable. And that's really how I got started. I was forced. I had a boss sitting next to me say, here, call these people. And I was like, what? I've never done that before. And I had no excuse. I couldn't not do it because he's sitting right there. I couldn't say I did it. No one answered or whatever. Like, you know, like I couldn't even come up with any kind of excuse. I had to do it. And it only made me stronger with what I'm able to do and pick up a phone. Yes, it's still nerve wracking if I had to call somebody about something that I'm never had to call somebody about before, then yes, it can be, especially if it's kind of like a sales pitch or trying to get somebody, you know, to sign up for something or whatever it may be. Yeah, it's definitely uncomfortable, but you learn what to say. That's the trick. Like you can only practice, and each call is a practice run, right? And then eventually you learn exactly what to say on these calls to get the responses you're looking for.
Exactly. And that's the thing, right? Like, you know, kudos to you for people coming in. But remember, like, you know, you're showing up, but make sure you implement. A lot of people like to, you know, like read books, go all these courses, but like they don't implement it. Like you're not going to get better if you know, you're getting better going to these things. But if you're not implementing them and like getting out your comfort zone, you're not going to like excel like more than what you're doing now, right? Like, you know, if you're scared of doing calls, sit down and call for 6 hours. Sit down and call for 6 hours. Like it's not hard. It's scary, but it gives you confidence. You got to build on that skill. And if you're not confident and you're a solo agent and maybe you've made less than 6 figures, why don't you join a team? Like joining a team is not a bad thing. You just got to find the right team that has the same visions as you. You know,
Yeah.
like people give it such a bad rep. Like when I first got into real estate, I went solo for 8 months and then I joined my mentor's team. And I was there for 2.5 years. And now look, as soon as I started, I quit with him on the pandemic. As soon as that pandemic hit, which was like what, 2019, 2020, I don't even know anymore. 2020 April or whatever. I 1 year later, I have 4 people on my team. So it's like, if you want to learn how to do things, you need to pay. Like, if you're not paying, guess what? Have fun swimming by yourself.
Yeah.
And like this real estate game is all mental, meaning like you're gonna have the highs and lows. And like if you can't manage those feelings, dude, you're not gonna make it. That's why real estate in the first year or two have a 90% dropout rate. Cause it's like you don't just like show up this house and write this offer. Like there's so many things underneath there to get to there. And if you're not doing things correctly, you're not gonna make it. And I want you to make it. That's why I'm doing these calls.
Yeah.
And a lot of agent doesn't share their scripts. I have all confidence that I can give you what I need, but you guys are not like me. But you guys are something
Yeah, you
different.
have to, it comes down to personality, right? You have to be yourself at the end of the day.
Right. Exactly. I'm me. I speak the way I do, but you got to change it to the way you do, right? Like that's what it is. But you guys can't be scared. If you guys are scared, like start calling. I would challenge you guys. Like, why don't next week you guys call for the first half an hour on this thing if Crystal is okay with that, and I'll like script you. I'll like fix you, but like you have to be vulnerable and get it started. If you're not, you're never gonna learn.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
So I know I'm sounding a little like annoying and stuff, but guys, I'm here for you. Like I'm doing this for you. Like Crystal and I are doing this for you. And like a lot of agents don't share shit, so take advantage. There might be a day where I go, hey, I'm done with this, and then what are you guys gonna do? You know, like that's not gonna happen. But I'm just saying, right? Like take advantage, take the opportunity.
There's a lot of different tools and techniques you can use, definitely in the system. That's for certain. That's for certain.
Like,
and a lot of them don't. A lot of people don't, right? And we try to. So all you like, you can just send an email to support if you need additional training, whether you've been with us, for a month, a year, 5 years, 7 years. Some of our clients have never had an actual one-on-one training, so they're really limiting. Like some have self-taught and they use a lot of the features. Others, like they don't even use, a fraction of the tools available to them. They've got databases of like 7,000, 9,000 leads in there. And it's just like, oh man, like there's a lot of missed opportunities sitting right in here right now. Right. So it's or, potential opportunities. Sometimes it's like, okay, you've got all these people. Look at some of them are registered back in 2017 and they're active in the last 30 days. Like they're active right now. Like for all of you guys, you can go into your system and go in there and flip and sort your list based on activity. The ones you'll see, the older your lead is and the active they are, those are the ones.
Those are the hot ones.
Those are hot leads. Those are leads that are going to be more than willing to talk to you because they haven't just registered. They're not being bombarded with phone calls. And they've had several years of cultivation, looking at listings, saving for down payments, like preparing themselves, that sort of thing, right? So they're that much closer to being at that transaction point.
And it's actually funny that you say that. So Kayla got a lead on, a listing on Highland over here, and we sold that record price. But one person reached out to us from realtor.ca, and she was in my database for 450 days ago. Guess what? I booked an appointment. I booked an appointment for the listing. She canceled. Okay. I called to book something else. She canceled. How many of you would have gave up? Like all of you. Okay. I called her the third time, hit it off. I had a CMA on her house on Sunday, and we're looking at houses today just to make sure, that's your expectation, and it's going to be a listing. So like, don't give up.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Like whatever Crystal's saying is like legit. She's not saying it just to say it. Like it's legit. So I would, I don't know if you want to send an email out for like the people who are going to be in the next 2 weeks. I don't know if one person wants to, and this is all up to you, right, Crystal? And if it's okay, but I don't know if there's going to be an agent that wants to try calling for the first 20 minutes, and then I can help critique them and like to make them better. If they don't take advantage, they don't take advantage. But like, I think you guys, especially,
and even then, like some of y'all, like that you may not be comfortable making calls, like, which is 100% understandable. Being put on the spot, it's hard enough not being on the spot doing it for some of y'all. If you have any recordings, in your system. If you guys are using the dialer, there's the recordings of your calls. Download those recordings, shoot them over to me, and then we can do it on, where we're critiquing the call. So we can all listen to the call and collectively as a group, listen to that call, and then offer suggestions on perhaps how that call could have been differently, or maybe what could have been said differently to gain a different response or a more, in-depth response from your lead.
But be vulnerable. Like the only way you're gonna learn is being vulnerable, and like do that. That's great, but make the call. Like be vulnerable. You think I was like scared the first time? Like I wasn't really scared, but like you know what I'm saying? Like be vulnerable. That's the only way you grow. If you're not growing, then like dude, like I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So, anyways, I'm gonna stop ranting because
Yeah.
like that's what it is.
It's all
I'm just
good.
really passionate about doing this because I've been in sales for such a long time. And I just hate the nonsense, and I hate the bad agents who's giving me the bad rep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nope.
So, but it's been a
All
pleasure.
good. Yeah, absolutely, as always. But yeah, if you guys have any calls you want critiques, send them over. It's Crystal at agentlocator.ca. So Crystal is spelled just like you would think,
like a
the
crystal ball.
standard way of spelling it. But yeah, if you guys have any of that, we could definitely look into it and collectively work together really at the end of the day. And it's the same common goal really at the end of the day, right? So,
right. And no one's here to like make fun of you. It's not about making fun of you. It's about making sure you learn the right steps to get you into the success. And if like that's all it is, right? So have a great day. Kill it.
That's good.
Make calls. Make at least 10 calls today for all 4 of you that are there. And if you need help, follow me on Moretti Real Estate and I can help you out.
Good. Sounds great.
All
Perfect.
right.
Awesome. Thanks everyone. Bye, Nick.
Bye.
Bye.